Processed foods, we know we should stay away from them and those sugary drinks too, but they're just so hard to resist.
The food that we hate to love and that we're so tempted and will overeat is a problem, and the solution is gaining control over that food.
Michael Moss is a Pulitzer Prize-winning investigative journalist for the New York Times. He infiltrated America's largest processed food companies. In the book Salt, Sugar, Fat, he exposes how they addicted us.
They got big by making products that are utterly irresistible to people, both in taste but also ultra convenient, that will sit on the shelf and be waiting for you when you're ready to eat them, and also incredibly low cost.
Maybe low cost at the checkout line, but we pay dearly later on, with our health and lost productivity. Doctors trace our obesity epidemic back to processed foods, and so do the people making those products.
The startling thing is that the food industry itself has known for years and years that it's at least partly responsible for that.
Processed foods kill with staggering amounts of salt, sugar, usually high fructose corn syrup, and unhealthy fat.
I don't view the food industry as some evil empire that intentionally sought to make us obese or otherwise ill. The issue is kind of their collective zeal to do what companies do, which is to make as much money as possible by selling as much product as possible.
Inside these labs of the processed food companies, scientists use cutting-edge technology, formulating what's known as a food's bliss point, or its maximum flavor and allure. That usually means one thing: sugar.
Prepared pasta sauces on the shelf in the grocery store are really sweet. They will have as the equivalent of sugar, or the equivalent of 2 Oreo cookies or more of sugar per tiny little half-cup serving. I've started making my own pasta sauce, and it's not that hard.
They also lure us with texture. By manipulating a food's chemical structure, scientists achieve ultimate, what they call, mouthfeel. They also invented ways to disguise the sensation of being full.
Those chips will compel you to eat more and more beyond what you should, and you'll go back for more bags and more bags.
Processed food makers know we consumers care about nutrition, so they devise marketing schemes to make their products appear healthy. They'll dial back on one bad ingredient while secretly pumping up others.
So, for example, you can find a yogurt that sells itself as being low fat, but it can and often has as much sugar in it and calories as a serving of ice cream.
Labels tout healthy ingredients like calcium, olive oil, or fruit, but the amount of the good stuff is minuscule. A close look still shows shocking levels of salt, sugar, and fat.
The good news is we can resist the temptation to buy processed foods by coming to the store full, hydrated, and armed with a good shopping list. And don't buy anything unless it's on the list.
Spend more time on the perimeter of the store where you'll find the fresh foods. When you are in the center part of the store, be wary of the products at eye level. Grocers put those tasty, unhealthy items right in front of your face because they sell the most. So while processed food is delicious, cheap, and convenient, it could ruin your health. The extra effort to eat fresh food will likely pay off in the long run. Lori Johnson, CBN News.